What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. This time we're in the goal line trying to score some points. I run, I scramble. Yeah, I kind of like brain farted and panicked right there. But as I see the way he's setting up his defense, I'm going to hit him with the fullback dive and see if I can blow it up. And we actually get a great run right there. He doesn't look like he has good user, but I like to run the ball against guys who cross man. Now, this is a pretty good video because I'm going to show you, after watching Dubby last night, toward the second half, I started doing what Dubby did. Oh my God, he is running all over me. Yeah, oh wow, that was bad. But after watching the Madden Championship last night, am I the only one who thinks Dubby actually got bailed? Oh wow. Okay, let me try to put. I think Dubby got bailed out because it was a predetermined pick, as G Maya says it, predetermined pick, which actually let Dubby get back in the game. And the fact that the safety played so far out, which allowed him to break that play off. Now, the fact that he turned back into the field to play was a bad thing because it was bad for problem. Normally when we turn back into the field to play, it's a bad thing for us, but that last night, it was actually good for Dubby because when he whipped, the receiver whipped to the sideline and took it for a touchdown. But when we get to the second half, you're going to see what I started doing that Dubby was doing last night to actually attack the cross man that he was being attacked with all this entire championship, which actually works pretty good. But back to this game right here, and as you've been watching the game, I have been getting torched by this guy's run. He can't stop my offense, but at the same time, the biggest fear that I have is that he will have the ball at the end of the game and just grind out the clock. So I basically say, okay, we got to find a way to go all out. I'm not really going all out right here, but right now I strip him and take the ball away because he's gaining a little bit more confidence and he's going away from the run, which is actually a bad thing. Because if I can run the ball on you all game, I'm going to keep running it because running the ball actually negates mistakes. And I'm trying to cross man in here and nothing's working. This guy is carving me up, run and pass. I'm so worried about the run that I'm just basically like, look, right there, he gets me with another one. I seen that coming when I seen a motion. I should have ran out. But we come back on offense. This time, I take another shot to my boy, Travis Kelce. Catches it, drops his shoulder. We get out of bounds. Now, take a look at this right now. Take a look at how it's set up. You see the drag? The drag will always be somewhat open because they have to respect it. Now, I'll show you this setup at the end of the game, but watch this. When all those players, the four verticals, once they all start crossing, they clear out the middle if it's a zone or a man. So this may actually be a good, look at that. And that was a bad read by me. But if you notice, Antonio Brown carved him up. And right there, we sling it to AP. If you have a better back, that will probably be a more dangerous play to you. AP is not really a receiving back. So I just lobbed it up and hope that I get him. And right there, we get him again with Kenny Stills. We're stressing the entire defense. And I saw that's what Dubby did, but will this work against like people who have heat? Oh my God, that was a dot. That's what he gets for overplaying the screen. But right now we come back out. We have a little bit of time left. He tries to get me, but we get loose, come out, and he chucks the ball downfield. Eric Reed makes a nice play. We come back out right here. Ed McCaffrey cuts over. I see him wide open, but unfortunately, we get a bad animation. They pop the ball out. Right here, I try this play again, and watch what happens. This zone defense is eaten alive, but the ball pops off his hands. So as I'm looking at it, I'm starting to notice more and more, it really stresses the defense. It really stresses the defense, and stressing the defense is basically putting so much pressure on the zones that they can't really play tight. They have to open up to allow for big plays. And that's what I think Dubby was able to do. And that's why I think he was able to destroy Problem Right. Not destroy, but actually take a really big gamble at the end of the game with the 75-yard touchdown. Now, as we come out and we smack him one good time with a blitz, you're going to notice this guy comes out. He gets a favorable animation, takes the ball from me. But as I see him do the same exact thing again, I take a gamble and I'm like, okay, if I send pressure, I can knock him down. So this time, he tries the same exact play. I come out with Tom Bahali, send the same exact pressure to him. He picks it up. I lurk him. We get the pass. Now, take a look at what I do right here. I'm going to do the fullback dive just to, keep him honest, to let him know, hey, I'm going to run out of this formation. And this might be what I run all game. And he does the same exact problem. He drops back, tries to cross man me again, Baby Gronk or TK, Travis Kelce, whatever you guys want to call him. Take a look at the play again. Now watch. it stresses the cover three. Now, if he'd have ran a cover three, the stress I would have put would have been on the safety, and the circle receiver would have been open. That is what Dubby did last night. And I'm going to look into this more and more as I play to see the stressing of the defense. Is that why Dubby was able to just like run that same exact, like that play that the 4 verticals play that he was running? Trust and believe everybody's going to jump on that and start running that now, you guys. That's going to be something that you use to combat cross-manning. That's exact. And this guy gets out like that was a lucky play. I picked the ball up off the ground. But take a look at the actual formation that I'm using. Look at it. You drag the square receiver. You fade your running back. Then you slant Chris Conley. You can also slant Kenny Stills and keep Chris Conley on his route. What it does, it'll create a deep field levels concept, you guys. Deep field levels means once you stress any defense, somebody's going to be wide open in the middle of the field or toward the sideline, and it's going to be for a good 10 to 20 yard gain. Catch you guys next time. Let me know how you feel about it.